Hello, everybody, and welcome to Meow with Ken and Will.
So the whole the whole way up to this, you're like, okay, I got an opener. I can take this one. I'm getting ready, and I'm just sitting there going, all right, all I got to do is respond to this joke. Just gonna work up my dander, and like, it's it's your classic stagecraft. You do big breaths, you loosen up your chest. As pretentious as it
Yeah,
sounds, because nobody likes doing it in drama class. Like, once you have back pain, you realize how much it helps.
yeah,
So I'm like, before stream, I'm just sitting there going, all right. And it's worth saying, like, the thing that punctuates the beginning in every stream, like before and after being live, like both of us groan very loudly.
yes,
So I'm
pretty
in my
much.
chair and I'm going,
And I decided, screw whatever intro I was thinking of. That's now going to be the intro. Because to tell you the truth, I didn't have an intro. I had nothing. Where?
can't believe I'm carrying this show on my back. That's why I got the back pain.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right.
The
So,
the utter irony of saying that when you like own the games and own the hardware and play the games and run the stream and set up the calls.
which is also hilarious because originally you were supposed to be the one solely playing the games. I was never supposed to touch the controller. I was only supposed to run tech. That's all I was meant to do.
And that was a great idea until we hit like basically the first game that it was important in, and then it
Yeah.
was like, yeah, this is gonna work.
Yeah, this is not going to work. All right. I'm trying to find the town crier because I realized something while I was waiting for this to go. Here he is. All right. We are the hero of dogs, correct? We should have the title of dog lover then.
Dog lover.
Either that or we can be, executioner, bounty hunter, desperado, the chosen one, the butcher.
Tell me about Salad Dodger.
I knew that one was going to catch your eye. Yeah.
I just want to know.
Pies, meat, chocolate, small buildings. There's nothing you won't eat as long as it's not healthy.
Okay, so this is about the invasion.
Yeah. Thank you, Haas, for the follow. Very nice. Yeah. So this title is free once you're fat enough. But the thing is, I have specifically gone out of my way to try and keep our weight down. And I will say, that is a bitch in this game. That is an absolute bitch in this game. Because you get stuff that's like good healing items from food that will heal you quite a bit, but add 10% fat.
Yep. That's what I found with Red Dead 2 when I was playing it, is that like, just if you're playing aggressive and fighty and wild and cowboyish,
Yeah.
then like you get chunky,
Yeah.
but it takes a really long time to actually get chunky.
Yeah.
Know?
Yeah. I feel that. I know that. Because this game, the only way for you to lose weight is by consuming celery. And in order to consume celery, you have to first purchase celery. You can barely ever find it in there. The shop will only ever sell one stick of celery that reduces it by 5%.
I always find it weird when there's like weight mechanics in games, because dealing with your weight and your body is such an individual thing.
I know,
Like,
right?
before I got sick, I was like, I don't know, like 210, 220. And I remember, like, I was going to a personal trainer, I was putting in a lot of work, I was getting a lot of cardio. And it's like, stochastically, I I gained the muscle weight and lost the fat weight at the same time. So morphologically, I shifted, but was the exact same weight.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I tried dieting, nothing happened. You eat extra, I seem to be burning it off. And then after I got sick, it's basically just the exact same thing, but now that number's 170.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can eat like a pig, I don't gain weight, but at the same time, like, I don't seem to lose it either. It's
I had the same problem in high school. Now I can very easily gain weight. But the trouble is, I have health issues around food, so
Yeah.
I tend to not gain weight because a lot of the like food that would gain you weight, I can't eat. I just
Mhm.
straight up cannot eat it. So it's like, well, yep, I am on a slow diet merely because all I have to do is portion out the food that I eat, and I'm good.
Yeah. For a while, it was for me. It was hunger. It was like I'm always
Oh yeah,
hungry, and I don't know if I'm hungry or if I'm bored. But then
yeah,
eventually, like you reach a point where it's like I'm not hungry, and I feel like I should be hungry.
yeah. That's a good point to reach. Because then you eat when you want to, not when your body tells you, and that's very
Mm.
nice. So we're doing a pirate mission, by the way.
Ooh.
Speaking of poor diets, pirates. We need to find the ghost of Captain Dread.
To be
Which,
clear, like the word scurvy is going to be used at some point in this mission, right? Like there is confirmed lack of citrus fruit.
one would assume. I've never seen a single bit of citrus in this area,
We need the nutrient deficiency content, you
and
know?
everyone is already dead.
See that? That's a different kind of nutrient deficiency.
Yeah, that's an everything deficiency.
Do you think they just like drink milk all the time for healthy bones and teeth to get stronger?
I assume you would have to, right? Like, provided you're able to consume, and let's go by zombie logic, because zombies can be missing entire bits of their organ, yet they still eat and consume. So let's go
Mm-hmm.
by that logic. So let's take Skellymans, and like they're able to drink milk somehow. In some mythical way, they're able to drink milk. Then yes, that would be my only concern.
I
Would be
mean,
drinking a fuck ton of milk.
if we're talking about skeletons drinking milk for healthy bones and
Well, that
teeth to
worked.
get stronger, I feel like the mechanic is that they pop it open with a thumb with one hand and the cap goes boing and it does like a flip. And then it's like they knock it back in one of those ways where it arcs into their mouth and then like into the rib cage and comically drips through until it's empty. And then you
Okay,
go,
okay,
yeah, and then there's a little muscle bump on each
okay.
of your like bone,
There's a little
whatever the hell that
Popeye
thing is.
bustle mump.
Yeah. And then you go, yeah, and that's how you get stronger.
I also think I just said bustle mump, and I totally didn't mean to, but you know what?
Yep.
We got the bustle mumps. See, the problem with these pirates is they didn't have the bustle mumps.
Yep. So bustle mumps, is that like a chic girl boss strain of mumps?
uh, yes, it is sort of a chic girl boss kind of thing to do. But at the same time, I feel like it's a incredibly unhealthy diet. So yes,
True,
girl
true.
boss to the extreme. We're jilly juicing
Yeah.
it up in here.
See, we spent a lot of time being like, haha, MLMs, girl boss hun, hoo. But like, man, the MLMs and shit that they get men to fall for because it's so harshly gender coded. Like it's all
Oh god, yeah.
forex trading, and like courses on how to like just vaguely be successful.
Yeah.
It's like how to become a lion. It's like weird random ass pills, which is really funny because half the time the same people taking those are like, can't be having soy,
Yeah.
you can't be having processed fats. It's bad for you. It's like you're putting flakes of aluminum in your drink. Like, what are you talking about?
You're drinking water and salt. Not salt water, just water and salt. That is
Mhm.
disproportionately high amounts of salt.
To be fair, Gatorade's nice though.
Oh, fucking hell. I've never had Gatorade.
It The thing about Gatorade is that you have to sit there and realize that it is a superficially refreshing, like,
Fucking
drink.
barrels.
Like, it doesn't matter if it's milk, it doesn't matter if it's orange juice, it doesn't matter if it's like pure, fresh pressed cranberry drippings.
Yes.
Like, if it's not water, it's going to have a nutritional content or, bad nutritional content to it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just do it.
Yeah, just go for it.
What was I talking about before I went on this
I don't
tangent,
know.
like 2 seconds ago?
MLM's bad.
We were talking about people drinking flakes of aluminum.
Yeah, and then we're like, this all started from bustle mumps. I had to remember how I mispronounced a thing.
We
But
should write a Medium article about our experience.
my experience with bustle mumps.
Medium as a website is wild to me because it seems, if you just glance over it, like it's this, reputable blog.
Yeah.
And then it's not obvious until you actually look into, like, an about page and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, this is just like Gen X Reddit? This is just like
Gen X
everyone
Reddit
else is
sounds
in
pretty
Discord
fucking
groups
fantastic.
and the 30-somethings are here. And it's wild because it's like, you look into people and you're like, okay, this is a very well written and edited article. And then you actually look into, like, well, what are the claims? What are the authors? Like, what have they written? And then half the time it's like, this is an author whose only published work is this article once. You're like, what? Or you find other people where it's like, it doesn't seem like it while you're reading the article, but you look into the author and it's like, oh, there's a specific product that you're, like, trying to shill with this article. It's really weird.
Yeah. So we're fighting Captain Dread. I'm just gonna hit him with a biggin.
I feel like this is a battle between two, like, queer subcultures right now.
Yeah, we have the incredibly flamboyant, expressive subculture, and then we have the people who are like, yeah, they just want to be gothic as fuck, and that's their aesthetic.
The club gays and coffee shop gays
And the
are reaching a
flamboyance have
critical
won.
point in their conflict.
The flamboyancy has won. I will now go to university and earn my arts degree. I will live the liberal arts major life. So we sort of just touched the helm and the ship was like, gotcha, boss. I know where we're going.
That is something that always makes me really angry, is, like, in fantasy games just being like, all right, we have a boat now, and it's like,
Yeah, but do you know how to use it?
that's like a 3-masted ship that needs, like, 6 trained people to operate. Do you know the difference between port and starboard? Can you pilot this boat? I think once I've seen it happen where a bunch of people get on a boat and it's like, all right, who knows how to sail this? And they all look from side to side and then begrudgingly get off the boat.
Yeah. In fairness, if you're going by yourself, you don't really need to know your ports and starboards. you just need to go, I'm going that way. And unless you don't have 2 brains in your head, you're gonna know what's up.
Just don't get smacked in the head by the boom. There's a reason they call it the boom.
Yeah. I'm guaranteed you're gonna get smacked in the head by the boom at least once. So welcome to Lionhead Isle. It's totally not named after the studio.
Not at all, not at all. There's no, like, secret developer rooms or anything like that.
Yeah, no way.
None.
This isn't Not Whole Isle, so no, it's not the developer room one.
I find it so funny that, like, you're unleashing maximum level spells to, like,
And it does nothing.
apparently a bramble is more resilient than, like, high level undead.
Yeah, pretty much. That sounds about right though, because I mean, brambles are living, you know, and brambles are tough.
They're mean boys.
They're very mean. All right, so there's 10 treasures on this island. This is the first one. I forget everything that's on this island, but you know what? That's a lot of money. Shame we don't need it.
Yeah.
It's a damn
Well,
shame.
so like with a lot of design stuff, sometimes realism is just not helpful, and it's better to suspend disbelief. And one of those things is lighting. Like you have to have lighting to make a game literally goddamn playable. But
Yeah.
it always makes me chuckle when you're walking through a level and it's like this place has been abandoned for years, but it's like it's as if there's like a Disney park employee that comes by and makes sure that like the campfires are fueled and torches are lit.
Yeah. Ah, and I wonder what part of this is the lion's head. Um. Yeah. Why would they ever call this Lion Head Isle? Bunk.
There we go. See, I'm just sitting here like craning my head going, I don't see it.
When I was back up at that dive spot, I probably should have paused for a moment. Because it's a good
Okay.
place to see it. From top down, it's their logo. It's their brand logo.
Ecorar.
Or I
XD.
guess it was their brand logo. They're now absorbed into Microsoft.
Mhm.
Rest in peace, Lionhead Studio. Why did I draw my sword there? But not rest in peace, fucking Peter Molyneux, who totally ruined any possibility of Lionhead Studio being a good game developing company.
Oh yeah? Is that a little sore spot? A little rant coming?
It's just there are several issues with Peter Molyneux, and I don't actually mean the whole like and not rest in peace for him.
Mhm.
But like he overcommitted to basically everything, and he
Mhm.
wanted like 15 million things instead of focusing on a good game. He wanted to have a masterpiece of a game, a legendary piece of a game.
Mhm.
And admittedly, Fable 1 brought about a whole lot of new mechanics, a whole lot of thinking about how we design worlds and things like that.
Mhm.
And that was good. But then in the rest of the games, he just kind of said shit that was not feasible in any amount of time and said it as if it was fact. And basically just Todd Howard us with, it just works.
Mm. Yeah, that's really frustrating, especially because that's the kind of disconnect that, like, that's one of those situations where it's really obvious. It's like, okay, I can see how this wouldn't work, but that happens in all kinds of businesses and industries all the time.
Oh, God, yeah.
Where you have a boss who basically goes, we need this done, we need it on this date. And then you're like, that's not possible. And it's their fault it can't happen because, like, they neglect to tell you for a couple of days or just they commit to something that isn't feasible and get mad when it isn't feasible and blame
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Especially like you see that all the time with like minimum wage, like retail or food service.
Yeah, it's like, why isn't this food out yet? It's because we have like 15 million orders, and like Joe called in sick.
It like you're sitting there and your boss is just like, hey, look, we need to have a meeting, which of course means you're now one staff member short for like 15 minutes while you walk into the back, and then you sit down in this guy's like weirdly nice office in the back of a fucking McDonald's. It's like, hey, look, I just wanted to touch base with you and just establish a dialogue about food production speed. And you're sitting there and you're like, you make like 38K a year, man. Stop talking like you're a goddamn CEO. I flipped burger not fast enough. Just say it.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the same person who will, like, an hour later cut staff.
Yeah. Okay, see,
And it's,
this is their logo.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I'm looking for more of the goddamn treasure. Where the hell is the rest of the treasure? This one here. This is gonna be one of those things where it's just like I fucking hate hunting down treasure in games.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my jam. Exploration is by and large
Yeah.
my least favorite part of RPGs. That's not saying I don't like it. It's just my least favorite part.
Yeah, and that's why I like being in a combo, because I feel like we have different expectations and desires out of games, which always results in one of us being the person trying to complete the game and the other person being like, Venus.
But look, I went behind a waterfall and there was a chest. So, you
Yeah.
know, go me. God, there's just a lot of money here, and I'm feeling very disappointed for doing this mission now. There is just a lot of water here, and Dog is not helping me, and I'm apparently stuck. There we go. Alright, we got through it. Nope.
CEO entrepreneur. Born in 1964. That's not the right year for Fable.
It might be. I mean... Oh, nothing behind that waterfall. My illusion has been ruined. Okay, anything else on this aisle? Anything else?
Why
No.
is there always space behind waterfalls in video games? Like,
And movies.
in movies.
Yeah,
I've
waterfalls are
been
big.
to waterfalls.
You
They don't-
you can occasionally get enough to shimmy past.
Mhm.
And usually that had a little bit of human help. Where is the rest of these?
All right, here we go. Here we go.
I'm just trying to find the rest of these goddamn treasure chests. Is that one up there? Oh, I think that's one up there. Now I play the game of how do I get up there? The answer is I don't, because that's not a chest. Oop.
Well, I'm gonna try and be your bonus eyes.
Yeah.
Do literally anything other than just wisecracking to the detriment of your ability to explain what's going on.
Eh. Okay, that's an invisible wall. See, this is why I don't really like it. Cuz there's people and they have the genuine like sense of wonder and magic that goes on whenever you're playing these types of games. And all the power to them if you have that sense of wonder and magic of like what's behind that rock? Oh, what could be over here? What could be over here? I don't have that.
Yeah, and it's tough because like I like that stuff too, but like, you know, like when we're doing stuff together and it's a game that's like Fallout where there is exploration, it's like that's not that great for stream. Like going into every single pocket.
It's not that great, and also it's just one of those things where unless you know where everything is, you have a tendency to just like at least I have a tendency to be like, oh, I wonder what's over that mountain. Nothing. Nothing is over that mountain. I picked the one mountain where there's nothing there. So feel bad, move on, and that's it. Can I not get up there? I can't. God damn
Well,
it.
I have a list.
Okay.
Do you want to get out of this?
Yeah. Hit me up.
Okay. Back half of the broken ship on the beach. You got that one?
Yep.
Small beach on the edge of the aisle. Swim around the rock wall in the water. It's to the left when looking at the ocean. That one?
No, I don't think I have that one.
Okay. Small beach. Edge of the aisle. You swim around the rock wall in the water. It is to the left when looking out at the ocean.
Yep. I chose the right side. See? I chose the right side to try and go around. But that's not the case. It's the left side that I had to go around.
Yeah.
And it's exactly that pains me so goddamn much.
Mm-hmm.
Every single fucking time with exploration.
Yeah. That's why I really like designing dungeons when there's like sometimes when I'm running tabletop and there's like one player usually who insists on like searching every single room. I just start giving them dungeons that are like real world-ish locations, like dormitories or apartment buildings where like if you want to do this, you have 24 rooms to search. Do you really want to search them? I'll get a table. Do you want to spend 30 minutes getting 6 copper?
Fuck yeah, I do. Let's do it.
Yep. I love democracy.
And that's when you get the rogues splitting off and doing their own thing.
I knew finished him off for good and stole his ship too.
Yeah, do you want it? I don't really need it. I can buy my own ship.
The Marianne. Never thought I'd see her and count myself living.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Aye, you'll be a legend among pirates for this, you will. And you proved Salty Jack ain't gone soft in the head yet. I can go back to my port without fear of ridicule. I thank ye.
We have a halo.
Ooh.
And we also got a Dread Captain sword, but I don't think it's actually a usable sword.
It's just more of like a pretty looking thing.
It's a pretty looking thing. If you tried to hit it, it would probably break. Because if we go into weapons, melee, yeah, no.
Huh.
Sadly, not. All right. So, previously on Fable, we got aged up a fuck ton because Reaver betrayed us. But I know a way for us to very quick and easily de-age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not that potion that we have. I'm looking for Oakfield. There we go. And the Temple of Light. Because
so he harvested our youth like a dang meanie.
Yep, he harvested our youth like a dang meanie. And the easiest way for us to do it is to give money to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fable always had this bit where it's just like, oh yeah, if you want to be good, you gotta give money to that church. This arbitrary church, because giving to churches is good, but giving to Satan's churches, that's bad.
I was watching a video on YouTube a little bit ago. Sorry, this is a bit of a digression from what was already a digression, but that's gonna be like a boomery phrase years from now. The way that people will be like, well, you know, I was listening to a tape on Betamax. Like, we're gonna go. I was watching a video on YouTube, and like Gen Falfa, whatever the next one is, that, you know, they're born in like 20 years. They're gonna be like, man, the Malumers are saying weird shit.
All right. Malumers is great, and we need to return to this, but genuine question in chat. Will, what is a pansexual? We are sexually attracted to pans. I'm just going to get that joke out of the way right off the bat.
Although, you know, like, if a walk is good looking enough.
No, the actual thing for pansexual is we're basically bisexual, but like a better name because bisexual implies binary. And
yeah, there's discourse about it.
There's a whole bunch of different reasons, but that's pretty much
like,
the way I think about it.
It is the least important squabble on the surface of the planet. So if you were like, oh, pansexual, is that like bisexual? I would just be like,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like trying to explain that to my parents, I was pretty much just like, it's just bi with a fancier title. Like, that's pretty much what it is. Sure, we'll go with that.
Oh, we were talking about, we were going to de-age, and then there was something about the youths and the millennials and the zoomers. I was watching a video on YouTube. What was I talking about?
I don't know. You were talking about moomers, and that was pretty fucking fantastic. Where do I donate?
Right, that's what it was. I was watching a video that's like talking about like televangelists in the U.S. and pointing out the hilarious irony that these are like, you know, descended from Protestant Americans who left to get away from Catholics and the Puritan movement and all this stuff. But like, all the televangelist stuff is basically the whole reason that the Protestants like left the Catholic Church. Like, you're back to the point where it's like, well, you donate means you're gonna get more love from God and all that. It's like 500 years ago, a dude nailed a note to a door on the church, and then people thought about it for that 500 years, and you're back on this shit? You guys were the guys who left because you thought it was bullshit.
Yeah.
What is this?
So I have decided to give 100,000 to the church, just because we have way too much money. You know what? Let's Let's go big. Let's go big. 200,000. I also
Looking
hate
around
how
at all the
slow
gold
this is.
decorations.
Yeah.
You're looking around at all the gold decorations. You're like, no, you're right. I should donate.
Yeah. Like, yeah. This place definitely needs $200,000. Definitely. I have to be really careful with this because it goes overboard so quick. God damn it.
And it goes back to the bottom digit.
Yep. Every single fucking time. This is a great method of scrolling. Oh. Damn it.
It's so wild, like playing through old games or using old systems and using their typing interfaces because it took so long to figure out how to do that.
Yeah. You'd think it's great, but like, hey!
Nice.
Oh, your heart is fit to bursting with generosity, I see.
We still have red eyes, though.
I believe you have earned the honor of becoming the next harvest benefactor.
He's still looking pretty rough.
Make a large enough donation during
Harvest
the holy hour,
benefactor
and you'll
makes me
receive the
sound like
harvest reward.
it makes it sound like they're gonna eat us.
We need to make a large donation when the mystical sun reaches its zenith. We missed it by an hour!
No, wait.
Fuck
Here
you!
we go sinning again.
Fuck you! We just donated $200,000. And they're like, yeah, it's 11 a.m., not quite the zenith, you know. Avo's not too proud of that one. Like, fuck off.
Well, we do have more money.
We do have more money, but I don't fucking care. I could not care enough to bother with that.
Yeah, we're just gonna be a DILF.
Yep. Definite DILF. And maybe one day we'll return to our child and be like, hello, child. How are you doing? It's good to see you after all of these years. And of course, we'll return to our wife and just go, hello, wife. How's that money we've been giving you?
Man, this is the newspaper comicest of marriages. in
Oh,
this
yeah.
game.
We're done. And you're sure that it'll look like me?
It's Barnum.
Exactly like you, sir. In
Exactly.
3 months, the picture will be developerized and
3 months. That's no good.
Bye, Barnum. He gave us a gold when we were a child.
Not as vivacious as you once were. Those judges can be a nuisance, can't they?
He screwed us over. Urge to kill
Have
rising.
my terrible thanks for delivering that troublesome seal. Now, I have a confession to make. While you were away, it occurred to me that Lucian is probably a bit miffed. that
So,
you
I
wandered off
forget.
without his
Is
permission.
there like a comeuppance moment, or is
Maybe
this
Mr.
like a
Grant
goofy
found with
he's a bad
large
guy
gold
plotline that never
and
goes
gave it
anywhere?
back?
It continues on into 3.
I was right.
Ah.
Yep.
So,
Because basically, Reaver just keeps trading trading people's youth for eternal youth.
Lucian's men
Which means that he can live however long he wants, so he can be in any of the games.
all right. What
More like
was that?
eternal oof, am I right?
Yep. So, this bitch betrayed us, tried to sell us to Lucian,
bloody army.
and then Lucian's just like, alright, we'll just fucking storm the place.
Yelling at his men, find this Reaver.
I can't believe you've done this. I cannot believe that you have done
Lucian and
this.
I had a
You have
gentleman's
betrayed
agreement.
me.
How dare he betray me?
And just when I was in the middle of trying to betray you. How inconvenient.
Yeah, so very
The men we
inconvenient.
flee down this rather handy escape
I have a halo. It's just fascinating that we have a halo.
Yeah, it adds and subtracts. from the
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah. I almost want to commit crime so we're not as good. And we don't have a halo.
Gotta be a bit more of a bad bench.
Yeah, exactly.
Smugglers built these tunnels ages ago. I don't think
treasure.
they've been used for about
Oh, good, a toy gun.
years.
Very useful. Hi, dog. Thanks, dog. I forget what we named the dog. Rufus, that's what we named it.
Mm.
Through hearing.
Well, goes to show how often the name was used.
Yeah.
I was consorting with Ursula at the time, and Penelope found out and she set the house on fire while I was sleeping. With Andrew, as I recall. That would have been 200 years ago.
Lucian is using great shards to transport hundreds of men to Bloodstone. The town is overrun.
It is kind of nice that like the running theme of like the Fable canon is like just blissfully allying with an absolute shitbag and then being baffled when things go wrong.
Yeah.
And it's always like by the end of the game, it's like, well, this absolute shitheel saved us. Tune in
Surprise,
for the next
surprise.
one.
Yeah. Ah, nope, I don't. Oh, he dropped the barrel. Damn it. I was trying to hit the barrel.
See, you gotta give it to them. At least they're coming up with better tactics.
Yeah. They're swarming
Like
me now.
Yeah, like staying out of range and staying out of range, and not being within a distance where, you know, you could hit them.
Yeah, exactly. That does make a whole lot of sense. They're staying out of force blast range. Except they're inside of Reaver's, like, clockwork pistol range. And Reaver does some fucking damage with a pistol.
I do kind of find it interesting that he's like 200-year-old vampire man.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, the newest technology. Like, I feel like if I was a 200-year-old vampire, I would stubbornly be like, swords are fine.
What are you talking about? A club is fine. That's all I need. That's all I've ever needed. Just club a bitch, and you're good.
You'll give him a bigger bonkus right on the clonkus, and then you're good.
What is this canon of which you speak? No. I just need to turn into bats. Several bats.
To be fair, being several bats is probably a good way to get past, like, a ranged opponent.
Oh, yeah. Being several bats seems like it would be a very tactical move.
It's gonna be a little bit disorienting.
I imagine it would be. Like, having multiple consciousness, or do you think there's just one consciousness that, like, all the bats semi-flow towards?
That's the thing, right? It's twofold. It's weird because you're a human and now you're a bat, but it's also weird because you were and now you're several.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know.
Be like
Maybe
a
we should
just...
ask the next. We'll ask the next vampire we meet.
Yeah, we'll have to ask the next vampire we meet. I imagine it's a lot like being assimilated by the Borg or something like that. Very weird feels. Oh, there goes a barrel.
Nice.
I like that this had just mountains of explosives inside of it. Even though this is supposed to be an escape tunnel that he hasn't used for 200 years.
Yeah, the escape tunnel seems more like an active mine in the process of blasting.
Yeah.
Come on then.
If Lucian gets his hands on either of you, it's the end of everything. Go.
Oh no. We wouldn't want Lucian to get his hands on us.
No, he might touch our ample cheeks.
Yeah, exactly. That would be awful. Ow. Ow. Okay, I need to get some space going.
You know, this might be a crazy thing to say, but I
What?
feel like Reaver might not be, you know, doing his fair share here.
Oh, just a little bit. He's not really killing. I feel like he's not really trying a whole lot.
Yeah,
Ow. And then he just pops shit like that. You must admit, I'm pretty great. I'm a pretty fantastic guy. It's like, fucker, I'm a better shot than you. Don't start this. I have dexterous styles.
That's why he keeps trying to remind us.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, I can style dexterously too. Senpai.
I could totally style dexterously. Look at all my dexterous styles.
Does Stephen Fry have a cameo? Maybe we can get him to say "Notice me, senpai."
I mean, Stephen Fry saying "Notice me, senpai" would be the weirdest bit of like British sketch comedy I think I've ever seen.
I feel like basically any British comedian saying it just has the same stank, where it's just like a very dry, mildly condescending man is going, "Notice me, senpai."
Notice me, senpai. it just no. Just don't work. I don't know if this is actually able to hit him. But we'll see. Nope, it was not. There we go.
Resilient minecarts, though.
Very resilient minecarts.
And nut.
Nothing survives the nut. Oh, Doggo's hurt. Probably from all the explosions we set off. I always forget that I have it bound to travel, so,
Oh, that was amazing. Holy shit.
Meanwhile, Reaver's just going on about how great he is, and he's like, oh, wow, this is a really impressive hero. Just fucking flashes forward into a fucking bomb and detonates.
Are you admiring my cock? I thought you were. From across the street.
Dragon
Don't look
Stomper 48.
Don't pretend you weren't looking. You saw my magnum bulge. Now, you may be sitting there wondering, did you stuff socks down there? And I say, who hasn't?
There's no need for that. No need for parlor tricks.
You can't really shit talk these enemies for like failing to take you out, because they kind of are just in a long straight tunnel with you shooting at them.
Yeah, the blunderbuss is proving very effective here. Oh look, I'm in a long straight tunnel.
They call it a blunderbuss because it's designed for mass transit to hell.
He's doing great back there. Really living his best life. Whoop.
Quick, jump into this hole.
I'm sure it will be fine.
They can't follow us here for some reason.
They're like elephants. They don't have the ability to jump.
They're all sitting there looking over the edge. They're like, "Oh, that's like 10 feet. That's gonna." I don't like it when it does that lightning-y thing in your feet when you jump. I don't want to do that.
I might roll my ankle. Well, I've already killed 2 of these guys. I had already killed 2. If you hadn't stopped me from shooting more, I would have killed them too. Fucking wanna be badass. Fucking try hard. I was doing just fine with my blunderbuss.
He's sitting there being like, "Look at how good at this I am," but he literally has to make you stop.
Hey, stop
killing
shooting
shit.
them. Stop for a second. All right, now I'll shoot them.
You've been spending the past hour fucking like John Wicking your way through the caverns, and then he's like, "Look at this." Patoing.
Right. Good to see you again. Hope we didn't miss too much.
Sounded like a massacre. Are all the soldiers gone?
The trio is complete.
Far away, I hope. I don't know how
We
many
can
people
forge
we
the
might
Triforce
stand.
now.
Barbarians and bandits behind every rock and tree, and everyone I
The
killed.
3
2 more
heroes
to
were
face.
here, and also some other hoe.
Fascinating. I'm touched. I'm also leaving.
I don't think you are there, bud.
3, 2, 1.
You miscounted a little bit on there, bud.
And any other lurking nasties in the tunnel will now have a bit of a headache.
The-
Which means I've just saved us
So
all
is that
from
recently
time
set
and
gunpowder that has to be checked on periodically to maintain the escape tunnel? Or is that just like 300-year-old gunpowder that's still, like, it hasn't been rendered damp in an enclosed cave for 3 centuries?
I'm going to assume that this is because this is like the smuggler's coast and everything like that. And that's Reaver's boat. That was Reaver's boat. That like smugglers periodically come here and deal with it, you know?
True, true. We do, however, have more concerning manners, including,
A great shard.
yeah,
Pyramid Head's back.
big old
It also has a
polygon.
little bit of what's his name? The person who designed the Alien for, you know, the Alien movies.
H.R. Giger.
Yeah.
H.R.R. Tolkien.
Ow. Oh, fuck. Right. Big beam of death. Bad. Ooh, we can now afford speed. I'm gonna take speed.
That does seem relevant right now.
Are we supposed to be fighting something? What if I
don't
join
know,
you?
It's
What if
doing
I?
pyramid things. It just needs a pyramid moment.
What if I join you on this? I can help. Let's try this. Damn it! My only spell, useless.
That's it. Long, sustained attacks. It's the only way to bring it down.
I feel like there is an attempt at making this fight badass, but I can't help but just be like, yep, that's a...
This is a giant floating shard in the sky.
And
Uh-oh.
then it's different. It's got an Archimedes laser.
Yeah. Like, who doesn't love a good Archimedes laser? Oh, that worked.
He was doing little hop squats.
Is it taking damage? I don't think it is.
It's taking its time is what it's doing.
Yeah. I can't target it. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, we're good. We're fine.
I will present your head to Lucy. Steak.
Alright, we got more Jimmy Willies.
Yep. We've killed more Jimmy Willies. God, that's powerful. Oh, there we go. That took some damage. I'm just gonna move away from that.
There we go. We're learning our lessons.
Oh. Great. Oh, got an achievement for that.
The extremist.
I kind of wonder what that does. What is... Oh. What is that achievement? Oh! We're super pure.
Mm.
We are maxed out pure. Great.
That strikes me as really strange because we didn't, like, strictly run a good playthrough.
Yeah, I know, right? One of the first things we did was just start shooting up our stone.
Yeah, shoot the triangle.
It visibly stops moving once we do a certain amount of damage to it. This is bullshit. Look, I am broken and overpowered, and all I want is the game to reflect my awesomeness.
I want to fantasize about my power in this power fantasy.
Exactly.
See, back in my day, video games would make you feel powerful. They wouldn't do like that cyberpunk and just directly compliment your penis.
You couldn't directly compliment someone's penis. You had to do things like good PowerPoints there, son.
Back in my day, you had to enter the Konami code on a D-type machine that you had to import from Japan directly, and that was the only way that Shigeru Miyamoto would tell you you have an impressive cock.
I really enjoyed the idea, but also mildly disturbed by this idea. Can we just stop hitting me for a second here? I'm charging up so I can hit this commandant's. I just wanted to hit the commandant's as well. Reaver's not even shooting. What a dick. Oh. Ow. Oh, I can just hit it now? Has it given up?
Yeah, Reaver decided he was bored.
I'm just gonna keep hitting it. Fuck it. Got it. Nailed it. And they're gone too. They were just figments of our imagination.
Yay!
Yay! Well, that's nice. So what now, Reaver? Hey, doggo.
We did it.
Now that's teamwork.
Yes.
I mean, we are the three heroes plus the hero of
With
dog.
that, I'm off.
Wait, where is dog? There's dog. Hey, dog.
You can't leave now. We need you.
Welcome, Reaver.
Delighted to be here, whoever you are. But as I was saying before the enormous, pointy, flying boulder interrupted, I really must go.
Listen to me. If you do,
I'm doing
Lucian
machinima.
will control the world. Every person in it.
Look at me. I'm doing machinima. All right, nod your head up and down like you're talking. We'll dub in the lines later.
Who sacrificed to the King of Shadows?
Very well. All right, yes, I will help you.
I feel like the skip conversation at the top is like a...
Kill you, but,
It's
It's
real.
almost like it's goading you.
I know, right? It's nudging you like, do it. Hey, do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Skip the conversation. Go for it.
The ritual we will perform there shall provide us with the weapon we need to defeat Lucian.
It's my favorite part of any game is the character that we have to sit and listen exposit talking to another character that we have to sit and listen to exposit, and then
Yeah.
we both sit there and have a conversation with each other for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's great. And then she teleports everyone. Okay, I thought she was going to teleport everyone but me. I was going to be like, excuse me? I am the hero of being excluded?
I like the fact that she reaches out to touch Reaver's hand. Because, like, everybody got teleported, so did she just want to hold hands?
She was just like, damn, that D. I've heard
imagine
tale of his D.
You're a prospective hero, there's the guild, and, like, the guild master walks up and he's like, you're a hero. Now, take my hand.
What
Let me
exactly
take you.
does
And you're
this
not like a
mean?
kid, you know.
Yeah.
You're like
Aside
a young
from
adult
my
going,
power,
yeah, I'm looking for a career path.
it's a tough
He goes,
one.
take my hand. You go, oh, okay. Is this some kind of teleport thing? He goes, yes. And then you get there. And he doesn't let go of your hand. He just kind of keeps holding your hand as you show him around.
Looks you in the eye. Hello.
But give a beggar 1,000,000 gold, he'll buy food until he's full. And then he realizes bread isn't the only thing for sale.
The guild master's like, I'd do anything for an A. And you're like,
Stand in
you're
center.
the guild
You
master.
represent that which binds the three together: strength, skill, and will. Together you will call forth the great weapon that will defeat Lucian.
So now we just do what exactly?
I'm all powerful. I'm fabulous. Oh, look at me. I'm positively glowing. Wow.
That's what I am. The hero of human sacrifice.
Bloody hell.
I mean, that is true.
I agree.
Well, I did enjoy making that pretty light with you, but with that done, what happens now?
I don't know. We crossed beyond the far edge of my knowledge when he stepped into the center.
Wait, where's Teresa?
She dipped.
Well, this can't be good.
She had a thing.
She had a thing, a PTA meeting she had to get to.
Heroes. Enough power to build a new world, and you waste it trying to save the old one.
You're Lucian.
So,
Should-
like,
Just draw
at
my
what
gun.
point do you sit there referring to the people who are trying to stop you as heroes
Yeah.
and realize,
And soon they will be buried,
Hmm.
and you're looking at the new king.
But I mean, naturally,
Pretender.
it's a little bit false because remember, hero is a bloodline tree.
yeah,
Deal still stands, Lucian. That king.
it's my pure hero blood.
Yep.
We've already shut it.
In fact, you can have these people for free.
And so I shall. And you as well.
Where is she?
Your fortune-telling friend.
What have you done to her?
I merely listened. I should have gone out into the dark and found your body that night. But I was hasty. I let the bloodline flourish. And you have flourished. But this time is different. The last of the heroic blood will flow out onto this hilltop. Just as it now
Cool,
spatters
cool.
the walls of your
Yeah.
family home.
Great.
Your wife and child are dead. I
Ooh.
would have left it to one of my soldiers to do the unpleasant.
Well, to be fair, I didn't really know him that well, so
That's fine. Oh, you're pointing a gun at me? That's fine. I've been shot loads of times.
yeah.
No, the only thing I care about.
Misguided and weak. The last
The
time I
models didn't
killed
even
you,
line up.
No, it didn't. It didn't
tore
at
my
all.
Heart out. Of course, you were only a child. But then, so was I.
Death is not
New Vegas stole that.
Well, howdy, friend. You seem to have gone through an awful lot of trouble.
We wake up in the New Vegas world. Turns out this was an isekai all along. And now we're dealing with like the political intrigue of trying to get all these factions to work together against Caesar's Legion.
Come on, little sparrow, wake up.
Oh, fucking hell, that would be great. Unfortunately, we get this.
Saying goodbye. Come on, get up. It's beautiful outside.
I feel bad. I feel like I should be more invested, but like,
They won't
you know, they
come
did this in the
for
last game.
Yeah.
Not this exact move, but like, you know, oh, I was a kid and I had a nice family, and then they're orphaned and they're all gone, and then oh, now they're alive, and
We're gonna have such
now all my friends are dead. And
got
blah,
so
blah, blah.
many
Yeah, they pretty much follow the hero's journey call to action to a T in this game. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, the hero's journey is the hero's journey for a reason. But like
It's meant to be a framework going, oh, here's an interesting commonality in a lot of different stories, and then people were like, a guide to how to write them? Perfect.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
And then nothing original was made for 20 years.
Yep. There's much to do on the farm. Like we have bunnies. I want to shoot the bunnies.
So you get shot, you go to heaven, and you get to attack small animals forever? I don't like it.
Yeah, you know, this is great. This is such an idyllic world.
There are loads of bugs in this field. Fancy killing some?
Hang on. Dad has a drinking habit.
Yay, you found one. See if you can find the rest.
Oh, I have to shoot 20 bottles? Fuck that.
Alright, let's see if we can speed run this. Do a backflip through a tree.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
let's kill some beetles. Shot another bottle, apparently.
Sorry, John.
Mine looks fun.
Sorry, Paul. George.
Ringo.
Beantis. Clonkus. Yoko?
I like that you finished on Yoko, because I was going to finish with Yoko as well on that one. Except mine was going to be, I didn't really care so much about killing Yoko. There we go.
Maybe I should have thought that joke through and counted the available beetles instead of having to arbitrarily make up additional fictional beetles.
I mean, it probably would have been a strategy, but when has that ever been our strategy?
You know, we got Mark,
Brilliant.
Luke, Matthew, John, Leviticus.
I mean, we're basically Jesus, so that works. This is such a peaceful place.
You can tell it's peaceful because they turned up the saturation.
Yeah, you can tell it's nice because it's so bright and happy. And my sister is here. And people aren't dead. And there's apparently an easel and a place that I bet everybody fucking paints.
Great shot.
I like that my sister isn't questioning the fact that I'm apparently an expert marksman as a child.
You're good at shooting things, fellow small child.
That should be mildly concerning. However, it's not. For whatever reason.
Your dad comes home, he's like, no, my randomly assorted bottles.
I was stashing them from your mother. Damn it.
Brilliant. Great shot. Those chickens wander all over the place, pecking away. Reckon you can get them all back in their pen?
Yeah,
How about
probably.
you fucking do something, Rose?
I know, right?
What am I, your
Uh-huh.
goddamn maid?
Great shot.
There we go. had to kick the chicken. I mean, it's very important.
It's critical.
There's some books up here. This is someone's chill place. And you know what? I don't blame them. It was Dad's chill place. Look at where that fucking bottle was. that fucking bottle was in too important of a place.
Do you think he like dude perfected it onto the branch?
It just like flipped it. And kick.
That's the other thing about Fable morality, is that it'll just be like, well, you can kill really specific people en masse, and you can kick animals, and you can, like, you know, do all this stuff.
Yeah.
But if you take an item that you aren't sure isn't yours that's worth 5 gold,
You're bad.
you're a bad person.
You're evil. Where the hell is the remaining bottles? Oh.
It's always wild playing games like that, where it's like they really harshly punish
Oops.
in-game property crimes, but not, like, straight-up murder.
Yeah. Ah, fuck it. Ah. Chicken kicking in this is not as easy as it was in Fable 1. Get over there. Get over there, chickens. That's right.
Bonk. To be fair, we had some Cool Ranch power with our kicks.
Yeah, we were Dorito kicker. Oh, there's a bottle.
5 more to go.
Get in there. This bitch chicken. I like that we can't pick the chickens up. We have to kick them in there.
Mm-hmm. Which
Damn it.
I find strange, because it's like, presumably these are farm kids, right?
Yeah,
If they're on this well, no, never mind, they were street kids. I guess they wouldn't know how to deal with a chicken.
yeah. They would have no idea how to deal with a fucking chicken. But like,
Getting worn out just watching you.
yeah, this even as street kids, I think they could piece together that this isn't how this is supposed to work.
Also, because isn't it like, I've never picked up a chicken in my entire fucking life, just as a disclaimer, but isn't there like a thing that you're supposed to, like, you put your thumbs in the middle of their back and like
Yeah.
hold them a bit like a football or something
Yeah,
like that?
you're
There's a
supposed
way.
to keep them from flapping their wings, and being like frantic about it, by doing that, and then you just kind of carry them from the bottom. Yeah.
The wildest thing to me was learning about hypnotizing chickens. It's like, I was sitting there listening to Iggy Pop's Lust for Life, where he's like, yeah, it's like hypnotizing chickens. And I had thought about it a couple times, but the entire song is really weird, and I'm like, is this just a song where people say shit? Because people write a lot of songs where people just say shit.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
I know there's metaphors and similes, but like,
No, they
people will
sometimes they just
specifically
say
write-
shit.
yeah, I am the walrus shit,
Yeah.
you know?
I am, he is, you are, we is, we're here, and we are all together. Great fucking lyrics. Fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Lyrical genius.
I'm looking it up on Genius, and they don't have anything for hypnotizing chickens. And so I'm like, I feel like they would have something.
Yeah.
And so I Google hypnotizing chickens and find out apparently it's like a chicken hack.
Come here.
It's some kind of thing like you get them turning
All of them.
in a circle, and then you draw a line in front of them, and it's just like,
What do you want to do now?
they just like dissociate for a minute straight or something like that.
Okay.
It's weird. I'm gonna look that up. I want to remember what it is specifically, because it's...
I'm gonna continue to shoot bottles.
Done it. Just 2 more.
Yeah, chicken hypnotism. Here we go.
Oh, found another
Okay,
bottle.
so a chicken can be hypnotized or put into a trance with its head down near the ground by drawing a line along the ground with a stick or a finger, starting at the beak and extending straight outwards in front of the chicken. If the chicken is hypnotized in this manner, it will continue to stare at the line, remaining immobile for as long as 30 minutes. Other methods of inducing this state are also known.
Holy shit.
Ethologists refer to this state as tonic immobility, a natural state of semi-paralysis that some animals enter when presented with a threat.
Okay. So you're basically terrifying the chicken into staying still.
Yeah,
Okay. Sounds nice. Like, that sounds ... humane.
like, I think of the equivalent, like, you're just walking up to a veteran and you're like, Afghanistan. And then you're like, okay, you guys want to help upload the car while he's distracted?
I'm
Meanwhile,
incredibly. I'm
the guy's just sitting
incredibly
there
curious.
being like, I can't believe that they. Meanwhile, everyone else is just like, yeah, I can grab the beer next time if you want to grab the pizza. It's just, it's a lot of people to go up and down this hallway.
Like, I'm genuinely curious how a veteran would react to this. With just someone walking up and being like, "Sup, Afghanistan, deal with it." Walks away.
I mean, I think I know the answer, which is like, not well?
It's either not well or they like the basic level that it can be is they look at you like, "What the fuck?"
Well, especially because, like, I'm telling a haha funny joke, and that's not really what how trauma works per se. So realistically, you'd be like Afghanistan, and someone would be like, "What are you, 14?"
Yeah.
The fuck is... And then just keep going about their day, right?
Yeah, just not giving a fuck at all. Okay, we can't actually do anything.
I wonder if you're a veteran and like you've got relatives who know, and they have small children. How often does a 3-year-old ask you how many times you've killed people? Like,
he better not attack today, or Dad will give him a good thrashing.
That's gotta be wild.
Yeah.
Everyone else having like the social grace to be like, yeah, we don't talk about things unless people want to talk about things. And then like some kids just like, did you shoot anyone in the head with your gun?
It's a long way to Barrowstone Market.
Trying to stab sister.
Mum took me to Barrowstone Market once.
Oh my god! Let me out! Let me out!
I wish I could be a princess and live in a castle like the one in Bowerstone. I wonder if Mum and Dad are there.
Okay, do you have a character trait other than never shutting the fuck up?
Yeah, dying. Oh, hey, a bottle.
Is this just meant to be like some Silent Hill ass shit where we like get so angry that we shoot her in the head just like Lucian did?
I'm fucking trying, but I can't turn the safety off. No! Go away! Leave me alone! I destroyed your bottles. Leave me alone.
Alright, we destroyed the bottles. We got the chickens in.
When I grow up, I want to be a hero.
I think we destroyed all the beetles. Pretty sure we did. Go away.
Please, Rose.
Oh, I think I know
what
what
the
I
most
need
fun
to
day ever. You could stop talking.
I know, right? I think I need to find the music box.
Mm.
Is it in the house?
There's a bandit called Thag who attacks farmers and traders on the road to Bowerstone. He better not attack today.
Nothing in there.
Dad will give him a good thrashing.
Yeah, Dad's gonna give him a good thrashing, all right.
Tell me next time they go
Oh my god!
You'll have so much fun there.
Why?
I wonder if this is deliberate. Like, if they specifically were like, we want the energy of, like, you being an adult, going back to, like, when you were kids, and then being like, oh no, I have to listen to a 12-year-old talk about Fortnite for 100 years.
This is what it feels like.
And so there's this dance called flossing, and you do it like this. And you hear that, like, once every 5 minutes for 3 decades.
Oh, good, a window I could fucking jump out of. No! I want to end it. Oh, where the hell is it? Where the hell is it?
Okay.
There's... I know I need to find the music box. It's somewhere around here, but I don't know where it is.
Okay, here we go.
Cause I know how this ends. It ends with her being very depressed.
Okay. We're supposed to complete the day and go to bed, I guess.
You better
There's
not.
20 bottle locations.
Got him.
If you want to get past this world quickly, just go back to sleep when Rose wakes you up.
Okay.
Next time they go to the market,
Leave me alone.
fun their little style. When I want to keep you here.
Okay, I went to sleep. And there we go. We hear the music box.
It's nothing.
Yes, the gate's open. Alright, I fucking knew it. I knew the gate needed to be open.
Oh, come on. Get back to bed. There's nothing fun to do here now. Where are you going?
I'm out. I don't care about mom and dad. I don't care how much they give Thag a thrashing.
Are you mad? It's
Why are so many video game characters raised in barns?
I don't
Close
know.
the fucking door.
I don't know. I refuse to close doors. Ah, there we go. Dead family. Yay.
Dead parents, do do boo.
So yeah, that also implies that our parents were killed by Thag.
Hmm.
Which we immediately kill as the very first mission.
Alright, mythical object. We can get out of our little Inception dimension.
I want to leave this dimension.
only we could live
I
there.
want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
Perhaps that could be arranged.
Okay.
Good bit of voice acting on that now.
For centuries, this academy trained the most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion.
I'm waiting for it to shift.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that shift.
Power coursing through them.
Let's watch our sense of style just decay in a nuclear sense.
I could have stopped him.
This was the end of our style. This was our peak style.
And classic performance that will be remembered for all time. Or at least as long as there are people around to remember it.
I don't remember what that's from.
I don't remember either.
Their breaking point, and I will
Oh, the arena.
Mm.
The stark contrast. Oh, that fucking stark contrast is great.
Judges can be a nuisance, can't they?
We really did dress normally for quite some time before making this dramatic decision.
Yeah, we really did. We really fucking did.
Of course you're only a child. But then
So was I. And gunshot.
You have passed the test. Your rewards are the opportunity to confront your enemy and the means to destroy him.
Yay.
Take the box and go to him.
Thanks, dead sister.
Bye, dead sister.
I'll see you the next time I have a dream challenge.
See you the next time I get shot in the head. It's like you're fighting a middle, like a bunch of bandits, and you just one of them gets in a lucky shot. It's just like, ah, hi Rose. Yeah, I did. Yeah, the bandit. Yeah, he got me good. How you been? How's death?
And she's like, Mommy and Daddy, they brought me to the market when I was there once. And you're like, oh no.
Oh no. So we're in the spire. It's a pretty fantastic spire.
How did we get here?
Don't worry about it.
And you may find yourself in a large spire at sea.
Are you ready
You
for
may
the mo-
find yourself interrupting a ritual.
Are you fucking ready for the most dramatic boss fight ever?
now
Do I sense sarcasm?
No, no. I don't know why you would ever think that.
What? What is that? What are you doing? You think a mere trinket will save you? Do you think anything can? Stop.
Okay.
Think about what you're doing.
Okay.
I will put an end to
Yeah.
this. Stop now, you fool! You insect! I order you to stop! Sleep!
I refuse. I just had a very nice nap. I don't want to see Rose again.
Okay, neat.
Consider that a victory. You're merely delaying the inevitable. All that you've struggled for.
And that's Fable 2.
happens now?
And that's why Peter Molyneux is kind of terrible, because they didn't let this game finish. This game is completely unfinished. That was meant to be an epic boss fight. Nope. Nope.
They just ran out of time.
They just ran out of time. So you could do anything. You could do literally anything, and he falls over. So I decided, dick shot. And now we get our hero's reward.
Take my hand. You teleport. She teleports everywhere else. She's just awkwardly still holding your hand. You're like,
Did we need to do this?
Now it is your turn. Make a wish, but choose wisely, for it will affect all of
I have to use that at some point for like a D&D game or something. That just makes me laugh so much. The idea of like a wizard duping you into holding their hand under the guise of teleportation.
If you give me the ability, I will be that character.
You teleport and you're like, why are you still holding my hand? It's like, well, in Egypt, friends do this.
Yeah. So we can choose renown, so everyone loves us. Wealth, for like you get like 1 million gold or something like that.
What will you choose?
Or you can choose to have your dog back. Dog. And that's the last Eat, Pray, Love we will ever hear. Oh, also our family's gonna be back. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, no, our family will be back too.
Alright. See, I had forgotten they were even killed. It was just such an offhand remark of, oh, also I killed your family. Ha ha. Owned. Lib.
I totally fucking forgot about that. That's what love is meant to be for. You're meant to be like, oh, well, I want my family back. But no, everyone just chooses to be like, I want my fucking dog back. My dog is useful. He finds me treasure.
My kid's some snot-nosed shit who wants me to buy him toys. My wife has zero like emotional relationship with me. Just wanders around taking money and talking about the house.
Yeah.
The only person I have had a significant set of interactions with is basically this dog. Even my fellow protagonists, like,
they only appear for the briefest of moments. The dog is here with us throughout.
Like, the dog waited for us to get out of jail. Dog's one of our boys.
That is up to you. I can send you anywhere from here. What do you wish?
I wish to return home to Samarkand.
Oh, I've never been to Samarkand. Hot nights, exotic substances, and uninhibited people.
It's nothing like that.
Except it's everything like
Trust
that.
me, I'll find the exciting bits. Fine, but stay out of my way.
Classic.
Yeah.
No, I'm done. I know why we got attacked in the cave the day we met. You brought those hollow men in with you.
Yeah, she blames us now.
2 monks would have found nothing. But a warrior finds battle, always. I want to go north. Study with those warrior monks. I was so sick of avoiding violence. Now I'm sick of causing it.
There's a little hint of hypocrisy in there. Warrior always finds violence. I want to study with the warrior monks.
Oh, I should tell you, I do have to make the occasional sojourn back to Albion. I have an obligation to some friends in Wraithmarsh.
Yeah, dick.
I had my doubts about you at first, but I'm glad we met, and we shall meet again. You can count on it.
Better be glad I spent 10 years in fucking jail for your ass.
I know, right?
Handle Albion on your own? I need to get away from here for a while. Do some thinking for a change. It's not like I'm leaving much behind.
Maybe you can learn the important
Maybe
lesson,
one
which is
about the
keeping it
greatest
brief.
friend I ever had. But it's time to
Didn't
say
you just
goodbye.
blame us for destroying your whole life like 3 sentences ago?
I feel like they meant to have much more of an impact with these companions. Like, you're meant to have much more of an interaction with these companions, but you just fucking don't. Admittedly, you have the most interaction with Hammer, sure. But, no, you get nothing. So, now the spire is Teresa's and she can bend the world to her will.
Cool.
And that's Fable 2! Oh, God. Like, this game is alright. I did enjoy it. We rip on it, but, like, I enjoyed it.
To be fair, us ripping on it is like us getting the joke.
Yeah. Like, if we weren't enjoying it, we just wouldn't play it. It's as simple as that.
I mean, it's not like the plot of this game is meant to be played straight. It's not like they were just sitting there and it's like, oh, what if we take a whole bunch of references to, like, storybook stuff and make, like, a plot out of it. They're not just going to sit there and be like, and everyone will take it seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and they had some interesting ideas behind it that they expand upon in Fable 3, but, like, Fable 2 just doesn't really have that great of a story.
Yeah.
It's just the most alright story they could have produced.
Sequel syndrome. It's
Yeah.
The second one.
And when you try and have companions that you have close attachments to, I will always go back to Mass Effect for this. Because if you want to build relationships with companions, you need to have more than one basic-ass conversation.
Yeah.
Like, if you want me to care about a companion, let's fucking dig deep. Let's go.
And it's almost like the negation aspect where it's like, if you want to have a good relationship with a companion, you need to have the option to not have that relationship.
Yeah.
Because then it feels like you chose it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let me interact with these people on my terms, not when the story demands that I have a person with me to explain what's going on.
Yeah.
I decided to skip.
Yeah. Pressing X, pressing X, pressing X.
Pressing A, actually.
Ooh.
Although it might just be a press any button kind of thing.
And here we are in legally distinct Oakvale.
Yep. Weird that we went back here, of all places. Because if you choose Renown, Bowerstone literally erects a statue to you. Yeah. But there's one thing I want to check out before we end off the stream. I want to go back to Castle Fairfax. Yay! Our family awaits. And we got a letter from Rose. And Rose is alive. Woke up today in such a peculiar place. It's like a great big forest with lots and lots of trees that go on forever. I was scared at first because I couldn't find you. But there's someone here who says he knows you. He says he knows our family. He told me his name. I keep forgetting it. Weird. I think he's a king or something. He's very thin and wears a hood and looks scary, but he's nice and I feel safe with him here. I hope you're okay, little sparrow. Somehow I know that it's all going to be alright, and we'll be together again one day. He promised me. Yo, Jack of Blades doing some creepy shit!
Ooh.
Jack of Blades doing some creepy shit. Oh yeah. Spire is still intact, apparently.
It's all pointy.
It's super pointy.
All right, so we're checking out Castle Fairfax.
Yeah, I want to see that Fairfax Castle. Let me see if I can just quickly... Bowerstone Market?
Fairfax Gardens?
Yes. That does seem like the logical place to look. Because apparently you can sleep in the bed here, and it also like restores your youth. It's like a big old reset button. And also, this is an important part of our childhood. We got shot here.
Oh yeah.
We were shot in the head for the very first time right on these doorsteps. And see, we have Doggo now.
We all remember our first bullet wound.
Yeah. Fucking, I hate choosing any of the other options because dog finds shit for you and you don't get any alternative. It's sad.
Ooh.
Oh, I think we need to put this collar on him. Oh, we could teach him the wave. Here you go, dog.
Ah, so you can go woo.
Yeah. Alright. Buying castle. How much is castle? Fuck. If I hadn't donated, I would have had enough.
Yeah.
No. Damn it. Oh well. I don't think I've ever actually earned enough to do this. This is the first time I ever actually just bought property in this game as like the only thing that I was doing. Ooh, he found more treasure.
Well, you live, you learn.
You live, you learn. We have loved and lost, and that is Fable 2. So, yay! I think that's going to be it for us for this week.
All right.
Yeah. And that's also going to be the last stream that I'm going to be doing for a little while because I'm not able to stream for the next couple of days. And I'll be returning like in a little bit, and there will be more Baldur's Gate when I return, and it's going to be great.
Hey.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you around.